What's going on, guys? What's going on? My guy, Dontel, what's going on, King? All right, guys, let me just get everything up. April 7 to 9. TL. All right, cool. How's everything going, King? I hope you're doing well. I heard you got a sold out event. Yep, I heard you had an amazing event, King. So congratulations. I saw a runway. I saw the whole gang. I was checking your stuff out, man. So it looked like you did an amazing job. Shout out to you, Dontel, the king of content, guys. What's going on, brother? All right, so guys, tonight, we're gonna continue where we left off last night. Does anyone remember what we were talking about last night? Who remembers what we were talking about last night? Who can remind me what we were talking about last night? Does anyone remember what we were talking about last night? I'm not sure what DMD means. I'm drunk off I'm drunk off your information. All right. Let's get it. All right. So text summit to 917-993-5238 to join. Now to get your tickets to get your tickets the credit summit. All right. All right, cool. So who remembers Robin Nicole? How are you, Robin? How are you? How's everything going? All right, so let's get into it. All right, so last night we were talking about FICO and we didn't get to finish everything FICO. We still won't get to finish everything tonight, but I'm going to give you guys some more sauce on this FICO thing that is put a lot of us, that is, it's just because we don't know about this thing called FICO, it's preventing a lot of us from achieving financial freedom. It's preventing a lot of us from excelling and getting elevated credit scores because we don't know how to use the financial system and the credit system to our own benefit, right? Banks approving me, but dealers don't want to sell me the car because it doesn't benefit them. Can I do something about this? Yeah, just if the banks approve you, just go buy it cash if that's the route you want to go. Or just go to a different dealership. If you already got your pre-approval, you don't need to wait on nobody. Just go buy what you want to get. All right, FICO score. Yes. So last night we were talking about FICO scores, right? And we were talking about the different types of FICO score. We spoke about FICO 10T and so I'm going to give you guys a summary. I'm going to give you guys a summary and then we're going to move on to more um, so hold on, let me give you guys some more additional information first before I move on. All right. So last night we stopped at FICO 10T, right? And we spoke about FICO 10, FICO 10T, the different ones that are available, how lenders are using them. So now let's go to industry specific FICO scores, right? Yes, absolutely, MGZ. Yeah. All right, so let's go into a little bit more about industry specific FICO scores. So if you guys remember last night, I told you that there are different FICO scores for industry specific, like the bank card score, the auto score, the mortgage, general score. There's different scores for different things. So tonight we're gonna pick up. But before I continue, I want to tell you guys about the Credit Summit. Um, can I get your permission to tell you guys about the Credit Summit? May I tell you guys about the Credit Summit? Can I have permission to tell you guys about the Credit Summit? Right? Can I get your permission to tell you about the Credit Summit? So the Credit Summit is the #1 credit summit in the nation. It's bringing together credit repair professionals and consumers for a 3-day event packed with industry secrets and industry tactics. So all the things that you don't know about credit, guess what? Will be revealed to you. This is the whole point of the Credit Summit. We are here to reveal these things to you, right? So we're talking about empowerment. So empowering consumer where you can learn information to take immediate steps. We're talking about strategies that you can use to take actionable steps to get results within 28 to 48 hours, right? We're talking about erasing credit worries. Guys, let me ask some of you a question. What about credit? What about credit that keeps some of you up at night? Like, I want to know what credit things keep some of you up at night, because it's very important that we have this conversation. It's extremely important for me to know what credit things are keeping some of you up at night. I am also really interested in finding out how to do non-down payment since I got approved and I already basically extended my credit with them where I can find these classes. It's not about classes. You do not have to give down payments for anything, right? You don't. So make sure that you are in position. Being in position simply means that you meet whatever criteria or qualifications that is necessary to get the item, right? So you go in there and saying, hey, I need this brand new Kia. This is what I have. This is my credit score. Give me this Kia. No down payment. Like there's not a requirement to put any down payment. There's no requirement to do that. Right? Do the Attorney General enforce violations of fines, or do I need to file a civil suit? The Attorney General does what the Attorney General does. What I would recommend is if you're going to do like small claims or do a civil or something like that, you would have to file your own or get a lawyer and go do that part on your own. All right. So the Credit Summit, right? The Credit Summit is designed for the consumer and the credit repair business owner. This is for both of you. I want to master it all so I can help and teach others. Nicole, that's amazing, Nicole. As we learn, as we grow, it's our responsibility. Some people don't think it is, but it's our responsibility to share the information so we can teach one and each one teach one. Right? So yeah, Nicole, I admire that so much. Thanks, brother. We'll keep in touch. We gotta appreciate what you do. Absolutely, guys. I want to see you guys at the summit. So make sure you guys, things they teach us actually teach us in school. Yeah, for sure. Make sure you guys get your tickets to the Credit Summit. All right. Make sure you guys get your stuff. Robin Nicole, yes. All right, Robin. So I'm gonna call you Robin. Make sure you guys get your tickets for the Credit Summit. So the Credit Summit is designed both for consumers and credit repair professionals. The goal is to bring together industry experts and individuals seeking to learn how to delete negative items from their credit reports including bankruptcies, late payments, charge-off, inquiries, student loan, collections, and so much more, right? Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go back to FICO. All right, so remember I spoke about industry specific scores. So industry specific scores are FICO score versions that are optimized for a certain type of credit product, such as auto loans or credit card. The foundation of these versions is the same as the FICO score versions, but they are fine tuned based on industry specific risk behavior. So when I tell you guys that these FICO scores aren't all the same, they are not. The FICO scores are different based on the industry line of credit that you're going for. So they build specialized FICO scores based on industry specific things based on trends in consumer behaviors, right? So what's the difference between base FICO score and industry specific FICO scores? Well, base FICO scores such as FICO 8 are designed to predict the likelihood of not paying as agreed in the future on any credit obligation, whether it's a mortgage, credit card, student loan, or other credit product. Industry specific FICO scores incorporate the predictive power of base FICO scores while also providing lenders a further refined credit risk assessment tailored to the type of credit the consumer is seeking. For example, auto lenders and credit card issuers may use a FICO auto score or a FICO bank card score, respectively, instead of FICO base scores. So what that simply means is an auto dealer, right? An auto dealer is not going to pull your FICO bank card score. It doesn't make sense for them to pull a FICO bank card score. You're going to pull a FICO score auto or a FICO auto score card because what? It is industry specific. Um, FICO auto scores and FICO bank card scores have these aspects in common. So many lenders may use these scores instead of the base score. It's up to each lender to determine which credit score they will use and what other financial information they will consider in their credit review process. The versions range from 250 to 900. So remember, we've been told that your credit score ranges from 300 to 850. Well, that is true, but there's also variations of the FICO score when it comes to like the bank card or the auto loan, because some of them ranges from 250 to 900, right? So some scores range from 250 to 900 compared to the 300 to 850 for FICO base. So if we're talking about the base FICO score, base FICO, like FICO 8, FICO 9, those are base scores. So those score ranges from 300 to 850. But there's industry specific scores like the bank card score, the auto loan score, the mortgage scores. These one can range anywhere from 250 to 900. All right, there's different versions of the FICO score, and they range specifically for industries specific to the need for the extension of credit. So, which FICO score version is important to me? Well, you have to consider a few guidelines, right? Like financing a new car. You likely want to know your FICO auto scores, the industry specific scores used in the majority of auto financing related credit evaluations. Applying for a credit card, you likely want to know what the FICO bank card scores, or FICO 8, the score version used by many credit card users. Purchasing a home or refinancing an existing mortgage, you likely want to know the base FICO score version previous to FICO score 8, as these scores are used in majority of mortgage related credit evaluations. For other type of credit such as personal loans, student loans, and retail credit, you likely want to know about your FICO 8, which is the score most widely used by lenders. So, like I was telling you guys, there's different things when it comes to FICO, and there's industry specific scores that you can monetize. All right, shout out to my guy Rayton. What's going on, King? So, how do one work on the report so all scores go up? It's not necessarily work on the report so all scores go up. They each scores, each industry specific score requires different things, right? But they are all built from the baseline score. So the baseline, even though they are industry specific, they still have baseline algorithm, right? So the baseline algorithm is your FICO 8, your FICO 9. So using those baselines, once the baselines are good, it will reflect now on the industry specific, like the mortgage, the auto loan, the bank scorecard, and stuff like that. So once your base score is good, it will reflect on the industry specific scores. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. When I buy the written material, can I buy general admission? Gia, what do you mean? When I buy the written material, can I buy the general admission? Give me some more context, Gia. I don't really comprehend what you are asking. All right. So now, where is FICO? All right. So who knows that there are FICO scores and there is non-FICO score? What's up, bro? Here for the free knowledge. All right, let's get it. So, do you know that there's a difference between the FICO score and non-FICO scores? Like, who knows or who knew that there's other scores that are non-FICO scores? Who knows that? If you do, just let me see. I'll put me in the chat. For everybody that knows that there are non-FICO credit scores, like, let me see. I'll put me in the chat. I'm gonna break this down for y'all. All right. So not all credit scores are FICO scores. That's the first thing, right? So for over 25 years, FICO scores have been the industry standard, right? It's an industry standard. It doesn't mean it's law. It doesn't mean it's the only one. It's just an industry standard that is used for determining a person's credit risk. Many lenders use FICO scores to make faster, fairer, and more accurate lending decisions. Other credit scores can be very different from FICO scores, sometimes by as much as 100 points. That's why when some of you go to Credit Karma, if you go to Credit Karma and you pull up FICO, you're going to see two different credit scores. Now, it's not saying that Credit Karma's credit scores are incorrect. Credit Karma scores are correct for the algorithm being used, but majority of lenders use what? FICO. Credit Karma does not use FICO. They use what is called a Vantage scoring model. So it's not that the scores are wrong, it's just not the industry standard that is widely used. Right? So where were we? So we got to protect people like you, because this is the reason why they write the laws with words. They, for sure, bro, for sure. Absolutely. Thank you very much. So when we go to yeah, like I was saying, the FICO and the Vantage scoring models, right? Like these can differentiate by at least 100 points. It could be more, it could be less. But because there are different algorithm, different standards being used, you cannot compare a Credit Karma or a Vantage 3.0 or 4.0 with a FICO 8, a FICO 9, or a FICO 10T. There are different scoring models with different algorithms for different things. Where is a good place to get a business email address? When you buy your domain. So when you buy your domain, you can get your email addresses from there. So let's say I purchased DaraineDelevante.com. I can have contact at DaraineDelevante.com. That becomes a business email. All right. So what's in a name? When it comes to FICO scores versus other credit scores, the answer is quite a lot, right? Many lenders use FICO scores to make decisions about credit approvals, terms, and interest rates. Chances are, when you apply for a mortgage, an auto loan, credit card, or a new line of credit, the bank lender is looking at your FICO score. The reason lenders know what they are getting when they review a FICO score. FICO scores are trusted to be fair and reliable measure of whether a person will pay back their loan on time. By consistently using FICO scores, lenders take on less risk and you get faster and fairer access to the credit you need and can manage. FICO scores uses unique algorithms to calculate your credit risk based on the information contained. Oh my God, I told y'all this shit. All right. Hold up. I told y'all this stuff and none of y'all asses believe me. None of you believe me. All right. I need y'all to drop some fire because I'm about to break down some stuff to you right now that no one is talking about. I need to see y'all drop some fire in the chat right now. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. Let me take a drink. I've been telling all of you, I've been telling y'all this. A FICO score and your consumer report are two different things. If I don't see no fire in the chat right now, I'm going to just get off this live. I'm about to go ham, bruh. I want to see pure fire. I'm going to speak Jamaican. I want to see pure fire in the chat. Be a fire, I want to see in the chat. I'm about to break down to y'all that a FICO score is not a part of your consumer report. I'm going to show you guys right now that a consumer report exists without a FICO score. Without a shadow of a doubt, your FICO score and your consumer report are different things. So when I tell you guys that a late payment don't exist, I am telling you because of information that is produced from the source itself. Congress said it and FICO said it. And I don't know why nobody believes me. None of y'all believe me when I tell you that late payment is an illegal thing on your consumer report. Late payments is not even supposed to be on your credit reports. I've been telling y'all this stuff for months. Everybody want to say it. Oh, Daraine's crazy. Daraine's talking scam. He's a scam. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I am pulling up FICO right now, and I'm pulling up the law. And I'm going to show you guys that a FICO, you know what? Y'all need to ping some people in the room. Guys, share this live right now. Share this live with 5 to 10 people. Everybody on here. If you know people that does credit, bring them onto this live. If you know people right now that needs this information, bring them on this live. I'm telling you, I'm about to go bananas right now. Share this live with 5 to 10 people. I'm gonna show y'all why y'all need to be at the credit summit. Can I have your permission right now to show you guys why you need to be at the Credit Summit? Can I show you why you guys need to be at the Credit Summit? All right. All right, where are we? So the reason, boom. All right, where were we? When you apply for a mortgage, FICO scores you need, calculate this. All right. The first thing I want you guys to know is this. Let's talk about the definition of what your consumer report is. Let's go there first. We're going to find the definition of what your consumer report is, right? Let's go there first. All right. Guys, if you've never paid attention to me, I want you to pay attention to me right now. The term consumer report means any written, oral, or other communication of any information by a consumer reporting agency bearing on a consumer's credit worthiness, credit standing, credit capacity, character, general reputation, personal characteristics, or mode of living, which is used or expected to be used or collected in whole or in part for the purpose of serving as a factor in establishing the consumer's eligibility for a credit or insurance to be used primarily for personal, family, or household purposes, B, employment purposes, or C, any purpose authorized under Section 1681B of this title. Guys, did any of you hear anything about a FICO score or any score in the definition of what your consumer report is? Did anyone hear any mention of a credit score, a FICO score, or a Vantage score in the definition of your consumer report? Did anyone hear that? Talk to me, guys. Did anyone hear anything about a FICO score? Shout out to my guy Emil, was good. My brother was good. Did anyone hear anything about a FICO score or a Vantage score or any risk score models in the definition of your consumer report? Did anyone hear it? Okay. All right, let's go over to FICO. Let's see what FICO is saying. Listen to what FICO is saying. See, many lenders use FICO scores to make decisions about credit approvals, terms, and interest rates. Chances are when you apply for a mortgage or an auto loan or a credit card or a new line of credit, the bank or the lender is looking at your FICO score. The reason lenders know what they are getting when they review a FICO score. FICO scores are trusted to be a fair and reliable measure of whether a person will pay back their loan on time, right? By consistently using FICO scores, lenders take on less risk and you get faster and fairer access to the credit you need and can manage. FICO score use unique algorithms to calculate your credit risk based on information contained in your consumer report. The FICO score does not exist without your consumer report. A FICO score cannot be generated without information from your consumer report. Guys, do you understand what I just told you? A FICO score and your consumer report are separate things. All right, let's go back to the consumer report. Exclusions, except as provided in paragraph 3. The term consumer report does not include, guys, your consumer report does not include report containing information solely as to transactions or experiences between the consumer and the person making the report. Hello. Late payment, utilization, length of credit history, mixture of credit. The factors of FICO does not constitute your credit. The information you let report constitutes your FICO score, transactions or experiences, your payment history, which is 35%, your utilizations, which is 30%, or 192.5 points plus 165 points, that give you 357.5 points, guys. You are losing 357.5 points because you don't know consumer law. Late payments are illegal. It is not a part of your consumer report. The same thing with utilization. It is only a factor on your FICO score, but your FICO score can only exist with the information on your consumer report. Do you guys, bro? Do you guys, does anyone comprehend what I just, like, you know what, let me drink some wine, because I don't know if y'all comprehend what I just gave y'all. I don't. Does anyone comprehend what I just gave y'all? Like, did anyone get what I, like, guys, I am not over here making anything up. Do you comprehend what I just told you? This is law, and this is from FICO website themselves. Consumer law and information from FICO's website. Guys, do you comprehend what I just gave you? Yo, all of y'all better be at the credit summit, man. Y'all better be at the credit summit. Because, yo, if you all want to show me some love, make sure you guys get ticket to the credit summit. I need all of you at the credit summit. So make sure you guys get y'all ticket. Yo. Guys, do you comprehend the information you just received? Can I get a witness? Do you comprehend the information you just received? Yo, you need to be at the credit summit. Each and every, I'm going to break down so much sauce. You talk about industry secrets, I am revealing every single thing to you. Everything. All the sauce. FICO admits that a FICO score cannot exist without a consumer report. The consumer report definition says transactions and experiences are not included in the consumer report. Where does the late payment come from? The written materials that are offered, does it come? Yes. So VIP will be getting a whole bunch of stuff. The credit summit. VIPs will be getting a lot of stuff. So VIP, you're getting an event welcome package, the Consumer Law Secrets T-shirt. You're getting 3 days access streaming. You're getting the recording. You're getting access to all conference sessions and workshop, access to VIP only exclusive sessions like the VIP lunch, access to shared resources, access to the Credit Summit Facebook group. I will be giving you guys a whole bunch of stuff because I'm making a letter pack. I am making a specific letter pack just for VIPs. I should just end this live right now. Like, you know what? Let me talk to some people. Let me talk to some people. I need somebody to come on. Somebody come on the live right now, because I'm getting too crazy over here. Somebody come onto the live right now. Somebody come on the live. I wish I knew how to bring you guys on, like for YouTube, Facebook, and stuff. If you guys want to come on the live, you have to join on Instagram. I'm Daraine Delevante. My name on Instagram is Daraine Delevante. I switched my name from the Credit Hero. So if you want to find me on Instagram, you find me at Daraine Delevante. I need somebody to come on this live because Nicole Robin, come on, Nicole. I need somebody to come on this live. Motivation 80. I need somebody to come on this live. I need somebody to come on this live because y'all just got $1 million worth of game. Facebook user, you need to learn how to assert your position. You need to learn how to assert your position. That's one of the reasons why. See, guys, a lot of you are not getting results because you are not confident in what you're doing. You need coaching. You are not confident in what you are doing. You need coaching. Right? You need coaching, and this is why I am here. I am here to show you that you too can become the credit hero. I am here to show you that you have the capabilities. I am here to show you that you have the power. I'm in my bed wrapped up. All right, bed. It's all good. If my voice is the last voice y'all hear before y'all go to sleep, it is all right. But guys, do you comprehend how much this changes the game? All right, let me continue. Because y'all be playing, man. Y'all be playing. All right. So while many other companies design their credit scores to look like FICO scores, the mathematical formulas they use can vary greatly. Unfortunately, the method used by these other companies can lead to credit scores that are very different from your FICO score, and even just a few points difference can have significant consequences on your terms and rates, potentially costing you hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Why do FICO score matter? Imagine a world where every lender used a completely different method to decide whether or not to give you a loan. You would have no way of knowing whether you would be approved at one place or denied at another. So this was actually the case not too long ago. There were all kinds of different ways that lenders would make decisions about extending credit, including data about a person's address, type of employment, gender, amongst other things. People were often approved or denied based on inconsistent and sometimes unfair information. So in 1989, FICO scores were created as a way to help streamline the decision-making process for lenders, and make the lending process more consistent and fairer for people like you, right? So top three reasons you should choose FICO scores over non-FICO scores. For years, there has been a lot of confusion among consumers over which credit score matters. While there are typical credit scores, FICO scores matter the most because majority of lenders use FICO scores. This is why FICO scores are so popular. They were the first to come out with this scoring model, and all the lenders just adopted it. Give me 1 second. Right? So when we go into the nitty gritty of things, when we go into the meat and potatoes, 1 second. When it comes to the meat and potatoes of why FICO scores, like it's not like they're extremely important. It's just that they were the first ones out the gate with a standard, with an industry standard that it is used based on information in your consumer reports. Guys, FICO or Fair Isaacs Corporation, it is not a government entity. It is not a credit bureau because there's no credit. It is a company that uses a algorithm that generates a risk score based on information gathered, procured, bought, sold, um, uh, theft by consumer reporting agencies. Consumer reporting agencies collect your information from many different sources. They compile that data, and then that data is now put inside a algorithm, a mathematical risk score algorithm that generates a credit score that says, are you worthy to be lent to? That's what that means. Bruh. Bruh. Theft? Absolutely. You see, a consumer reporting agency cannot furnish a consumer report without written permission from the consumer to whom it relates to. LexisNexis, Innovis, SageStream, ARS, LCI, CoreLogics. These are also check systems. These are also consumer reporting agencies. Let me ask you guys a question. A consumer reporting agency cannot furnish a consumer report without written permission from a consumer to whom it relates to. If Experian is buying information from LexisNexis, LexisNexis is producing what? A consumer report. Did you give Experian any written permission to purchase or to use or to get that information from LexisNexis? No consent is identity theft. Someone used an identification. How do they know who you are? Someone used an identification of you without lawful authority or knowingly without a permissible purpose. 18 USC 1028A, aggravated identity theft, guys. Come on. Man, I'm getting too hot, man. That is it for tonight. We're going to wrap up here tonight. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, alligators. Make sure you guys get your ticket for the Credit Summit. It's going to be bananas. I am not holding anything back. I am going all out at the Credit Summit. That is it for tonight. Um, that's it. I have three things that will not move. Okay, all right. Let's get those things off. How about that, Nicole? Let's get all of those things off. Is there a promo code for the event? The tickets right now, guys, are early bird tickets. The prices that you're seeing, the 197 and the 749, those are early bird tickets. The original price for the Credit Summit is 297 and 997. We have a early bird special that ends on the 14th. The 14th of March, the early bird ticket ends. There's no more early bird ticket after the 14th. Excuse me. So the prices you are seeing right now, the 197 and the 747, that is because of the early bird ticket. What's the difference between the two packages? It's on the website. Click the link in my bio. There's a whole ton of difference. There's a big difference. So when you go onto the creditsummit.com, thecreditsummit.com, it has the prices broken down and it gives you what is included in each package. Yep. Go to, I'm gonna drop the web address right now. So it's www dot the credit summit creditsummit.com. All right. So that's the website for the Credit Summit, guys. I live in ATL and I want to go for sure. Let's go. Let's go. So www.thecreditsummit.com, guys. I am going to go crazy on this summit. I am going to go bananas. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to leave y'all with that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Later, alligator. See you in a while, crocodile. I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode of today's day 3 of our 30-day live. We are going live for 30 days straight, breaking all things down consumer law, breaking things all down, or breaking all things down consumer law, all things credit. All right. So see you guys on the flip side. See you later, crocodile. I'll see you later, alligator. Peace. I'm out.